So today I do my last day video of the Camino from my bed. And I was gonna go for a walk and then I realized I don't want to. Just went downstairs, had breakfast, came back to bed. And it's just such an amazing feeling to just rest. To just rest in this beautiful place that I chose. Yesterday I spent a couple of hours walking into the square, and it was quiet and there was hardly any traffic. I got into the square and I did a little celebration, and then I knew where the lineup was going to be to get my pilgrim certificate. So I walked down the hill and went into the line, and as I'm standing there, I'm one of the first people there. I'm not the first one there, but I'm one of the first people there. And they handed out free lunches to the first 10 people. And I was watching them hand out these papers, and I thought, am I going to get one? There's only a couple there. And sure enough, I was the 10th person. I was the 10th person to show up in the morning, which was really cool. So I got my certificate, and who shows up but Karen? So I waited for her, and she asked if I wanted to go to the church with her because I hadn't the year before, and I said sure. So we went and sat through a mass, I guess they call it, for an hour, and some of it was really cool. The singing was really cool because it was such a huge cathedral. And so then we met up with a couple of her friends that she met along the way. These three guys, one from, I guess, I was trying to pay attention. One was from South Africa, one was from the UK, and I think one was from Ireland. I don't know. Anyways, so we sat and he ordered drinks. And so I said, no, I don't drink beer. So he said, well, what do you want? So I ordered a Tinto de Verano. And then he went around and said another round, and I was like, no, I'm good. And it came anyway, so I drank it, and then he says another round, and I said, no, like, I'm done. I don't need any more. And so I came, and they did a cheer, and I wouldn't even pick up my drink. And he's like, you don't have a choice, pick it up. And I was like, so I refused to pick it up, and we kept visiting for a while. And, at the end, Karen was sitting across from me, and I didn't realize that she was, really paying attention to how I was dealing with it. And this man telling me, do it, drink it. You don't have a choice, it's offered to you. And I just thought, the more people push me into peer pressure, the more I back off. And I'm like, yeah, no, not gonna happen. So we all kind of said our goodbyes, and Karen and I walked off, and Karen had 4 beer, and she was kind of tipsy, definitely kind of tipsy. And she said, I was kind of in awe of how you treated that situation and how you looked at him. And she said, I have so much to learn. And I thought, my eyes have been my voice for many years, so I didn't realize the message I gave to him, but it was a clear no. So that was pretty cool. And we walked around and talked for a few hours, and then there was a point where we had to get our packs and say goodbye. And it was tough. It was tough because it's the only person I really connected to out here, and it was so close to the end. And so we finally said goodbye, and I walked out of the square one way, and she walked out the other way, and I meandered my way down because I didn't know how to get to the hotel, but I kind of had a map, so I just sort of was following, and I was almost out of the whole area, the square area, and I came around the corner, and I'm walking down the hill, and there was Karen walking up the hill. We had done this complete opposite track, and she was trying to find her hotel this way, and I was trying to find mine that way. And that's the picture that I posted, was her taking a picture of me laughing that we had connected again. And I was like, I have already said goodbye to you. Like, it's hard enough. And so we hugged and said goodbye again. And I meandered my way all the way to this hotel, which, you know, when you think about 745 kilometers, you think 6.5 kilometers is not that far, you know? And so I'm like, it's not that big a deal. So I started walking, and then I was walking and walking and walking, and it got hotter, and it was like 5 or 6 p.m. And I finally got here, and I was so exhausted. I was so exhausted. And the lady said, did you just walk from Santiago de Compostela? And I said, yeah. And she's like, wow, impressive. And I was like, well, I actually just walked from Lisbon. So I asked her if I could get a taxi, because I was going to walk to the airport like today too, on top of it. And she said that it's hard to get a taxi out here because it's quite a ways out. And she said, but she told her husband what I had just done, and they were so impressed that he offered to give me a ride to the airport. So that was cool. So I'm going to rest today. 18 kilometers it would have been of walking to the airport from here. So I realized there was a little bit of a need for self-care, for self-love, for rest, for letting me be tired and ending the journey and being okay with ending it right now and just taking it all in. And it's a really weird feeling to be walking every day for a month and then just stop. Just be done. Like when you walk into that square, it's that integration starts, and it's like, it's a lot of people I don't think know how to do it. You know, they go back to their lives. Like Karen is busing back to Porto, and she's flying back to the States, and she starts work in the morning, like, and she's scared. She's well, maybe she's not scared, but she's confused of how to take this person into that life. So I'm going to go to Hungary. I'm going to fly out to London tonight and Hungary in the morning, where I'm going to meet up with Anna and spend a couple of weeks just digging my feet into the soil. I can't wait to be in Hungary. I feel very blessed that I've chosen this. So I'm hoping to keep posting videos and get that little group of people who are following me to enjoy living through me a little. I feel very honored and blessed to have you guys, and just, yeah, I want to stay in touch, and I'll keep posting lots of pictures and hope to experience lots of new things and just be in this moment. So I'm going to sign off for the day, and stay tuned. I love you all. Take care.